Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll talk about another MCQ question from C programming language from loop chapter. So let's start. So this is our MCQ question. Select correct option for the following program. So here you can see that in left side we have a program and in right side we have the options. We have to select the right option from here. In this program we have a main function, and inside main function we have a while loop, and before the while loop we have a declaration of a variable I. It is initiated as a value with 1, and inside the while loop we have a printf statement which is printing the value of I, and it is incrementing inside it. This is a post increment of I variable, and after this we have a conditional statement, that is if statement. If the value of I will be greater than 10, then the loop will break. So we have to identify whether this program is correct or not, or if we have any syntax error, or we have anything missing here, then we have to specify that one. So in the first option, it is saying that there should be at least a semicolon in the while loop. So we know that the syntax for the while loop is like this. So within the while state, within the bracket of the while, we have to give any expression. It may be any true statement or it may be any false statement, but we have to give something within this expression. And after in the body part of this while loop, we have to specify the statement or the code we want to execute. So you can see from this code that we don't have any expression inside the while loop. That means it will give the syntax error in this code. So the first option saying that there should be at least a semicolon in the while loop, but this is exactly a false statement, because inside the while statement we have to give any expression, or we have to give the any boolean expression for that. That boolean expression can maybe return the true or false statement, that is 0 or 1. So the first option is wrong. The second option is saying that the while loop should be replaced by a for loop. So if we replace with for loop, then we have to give some certain things inside its condition, its initialization or its increment part. So this is not possible to convert this while loop into a uh, for loop. So these all points also are not a valid point. Number 3, C, no error. So you can see that we have a error, parse error, or we have a syntax error inside the while statements. The option D is the condition in the while loop is must. So this is the right option. C also wrong. The fourth option is saying that the condition in the while loop is must. So this is the true statement, that we have to give something in the while loop. We already discussed same kind of example in the previous video, where we discussed the infinite for loop, example of infinite for loop. To create an infinite for loop, we have to give the two semicolon inside this first bracket. Same way, if you want to create a infinite while loop, then inside this while, inside the bracket, first bracket, we have to give any condition. It should be a boolean expression which should return true. So directly without any condition or boolean expression, you can put here, if we will put the 0, then it will not execute, but it will not show any error. So let me explain with a example or with the coding example, then it will be easy for you to understand. So here you can see one example, that we have a while loop, and if you'll put two semicolon or one semicolon, and if you'll run, then it will show that this is a parse error, this is the syntax error. If we'll run without any semicolon, then also it will show error that we need something here. But if you want to convert this while loop to a infinite loop, then we have to specify something here, one that is the true boolean expression for this while loop. So what is actually infinite loop? Already we discussed in the previous video. Again I am telling that. So what is infinite loop? A loop running continuously for an infinite number of time is called a infinite loop. So if we want to convert this loop into a infinite while loop, then we have to give one here or true statement here, nothing else. So if we run this program, this loop will continue, this loop will run infinite number of times. So let's compile and run it and check it. So now we can see that it's taking time little bit, then it will run continuously repeatedly. So you can see that we have this program is giving 1 2 3 4, and it is incrementing the value of I one by one, as this is post increment in our printf statement. And you can see that it is going on until you will close this button, until you will close this one, it will go on. So I am closing this one. Now we'll discuss that MCQ that we have seen in the slide section. So this is our program. So if you'll also run this program, this will show the syntax error that we have to give something here. So if you'll put the 0 here, that means we are giving something, the boolean value as 0. You are giving the boolean value as 0, that means this syntax is correct, but it will not give any output here. You can see that we this program is not giving any output. But if you will not give anything inside this, then it will be error. If you will put any semicolon, then also this is also a wrong statement. So if we want to create this while loop as an infinite while loop, then we have to put here 1 as a boolean expression or as a boolean value. Then this program will operate correctly, same as the for loop that I have shown in the previous video. You can check it from previous video also. If we will run this program, it will act like a infinite loop, but here we have a conditional statement that whenever the value of I will be greater than 10, then it will break from this while loop. That means this program will give 1 to 10 as its output. So let me run it, then you'll be able to see the output by yourself. So you can see that we have a 1 2 3 4 and up to 10. So this is our output. So if you have any confusion or any question, you can post it in the comment section. We'll try to give the answer. So I think it's clear for you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.